And I've just come up onto this little cliff here just to show you another little video of the actual bay. And this is the bay that we're talking about, Playa Arooz. Now the land, I'm going to show you now. The land starts on the other side of this rock. Yeah, just a little bit of bay there. So it's a little bit of bay on the other side of the rock. Then here, then we have all this. Then we have another hill here. And then the bay comes round again, all the way around, across. And then just on the other side, say halfway up, yeah, that sort of hill, mountain thing, then it cuts all the way through, all down, up past the apartment block that we went past, then up the top of the brow of these hills, across, all the way across, and then back down to this land at the back of this rock here. Do you know what I like about this? There's a couple of hills, mountains, whatever you want to call them, similar to like Altea. You can cut into them, you can build. They will have villas with views, lots of them there. But as we go up the land here, the gradient isn't massive. That means if you're building bungalows or houses or anything like that, and you're doing gardens and you've got terraces and you've got roof solariums, you should get sea glimpses still. Everybody should. Yeah, but more importantly, most of that people will be able to walk down to the sea. There's a lot of urbanisations that can't actually walk down. Yeah, but this, the gradient isn't as high as it looked when I've done the Google Earth. Actually a new town. So we've just arrived at the land. We've come down from the Costa, come down past Cartagena on the motorway, and we've just come over this stretch of the mountains over the back, and then we reached Aguiles. Now I've been to Aguiles before, and I remember it a while back. It's actually much busier and bigger than I remember. They got big Carrefour, Decathlon. Yeah, it's quite a big town. So we literally just come over the brow of the hill here, and we just pulled off, parked the car, and stood at the first high point. Now we know that down there is the bay and the beach, and we're going to make our way down there in a minute. This road comes down. You can also get to Mazaron and Cartagena. We'll probably go back that way, the coastal route. And this road here takes you into Calabadina. Calabadina is a nice name. And that's the village and the town on the other side of this apartment block here. This all falls inside the land. So the land is all the way going up here. It's good because we've seen it on Google Earth and things like that, but you can't see the orientation of the land like that. But you imagine you've got quite a good road going through here, two accesses, one to Mazaron, one to the other smaller town. So it's going to be quite pretty. And the hills are not massive. Obviously got a big one here. You've got some bigger ones further back. There looks like a concrete reservoir there. We'll have a look at the plans again. Alright, there you go. Video number 1. Okay, we've just come off the main road there, the A road. Excuse the dirty window screen. It's that time of year, you get all the bugs. But let's see what sort of little surprise we get when we just drive around this corner. Again, you can only see so much on Google Earth. You have to come down and feel it for yourself, but it's looking quite positive. I've just seen a few jet skis out there as well, which is nice.
It's so beautiful.
There's a few people out there fishing. Alright, here we go.
Gorgeous.
It's lovely, isn't it? So get out and have a look. Okay, some other people have been windsurfing down there as well. So it's a fair sized beach here. Caves round. And then we've got a few hills here. These are nothing, they can be brought down a little bit. And this main one. And then I suppose the land that we're looking at is all the frontage there and curves right round. That's a lot of land actually. You know that you can't move mountains, they say, but you can shift a few hills. I think that's doable. There we go. Very pretty. Okay, so sorry if I'm a little bit out of breath. Not as young as I used to be. So this is probably the end of the plot. Cuts all the way back further and actually jots to the right a little bit, up to the brow, comes all the way along to this part here and comes back down halfway through that hill here. That's the cliff face that we were looking at. So you have that part of the cliff face from about here and back down towards the bay. What a beautiful day. What a lovely piece of land. It's so good because you can have a peaceful, nice piece of land in the middle between two vibrant towns. Stunning. The land itself as well made up a lot of slate and quite a bit of marble, I noticed. So could probably use those resources somewhere. So we just left the land, driven 200 metres, and we're coming into the lovely village of Calabadina. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? What a sweet village. This is really nice. On our way down here, we had to stop and get some fuel, so we had to come off a little bit on the other side of Mazaron. And the villages, okay, Spanish villages, lovely, but they were a bit untidy. This does not look untidy at all. This looks quite beautiful. Look, all the gardens. All the gardens, they've manicured the trees. I smell money in this town. This is not a poor part of Spain. I'm not holding the camera, by the way, good news. This is nice. I think having a village so close to here, you got some schools, you have got a town hall we went past a second ago. Yeah, having another like village nestled next to another village like this is a good thing. And people will have obviously the new shops, the new bars, new restaurants, but they can still taste a little bit of old-fashioned Spanish flavour and come into the village, and walkable as well. There's some big villas up there. Okay. And here we are back at Playa Arooz. All the families, it's July, end of July now. And we're talking about all this land. 1,600,000 square metres of prime building land. And this is how the Spanish rock and roll on a Sunday. This is what family is all about. Fantastic. Just come to the village next door. through this beautiful village. Some spectacular villas here. This is obviously the Pueblo here. But what's interesting for me is where I've just been here. That's that open piece. This is not this piece. It's from this rock across, all the way across to here. Looks tiny from here. 1.6 million square meters. Wow. Jet skis going out. I really do like my job. Fantastic way to spend a Sunday afternoon.